Hey kids, how's it going? It's X-Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios yet again after my travels in California. I've got an edited video there that we're going to be sharing when I did my update on the bay. And then I've also got a video hopefully coming out about the work that we did on Cuatro Cinco Mobile Studios. And that one's going to be pretty awesome too. We got that done. That's what this hat is about right here. This hat is from Weld Tech Designs. I found these guys on YouTube when I was trying to figure out what to do with the RV to make it better, better to go down the road, better handling. It was not a smooth ride. And these guys had a video on the exact type of RV that we had, so we took it to them and it was awesome. Let's see here. Let me throw some banners across the screen. And we got Red Squirrel in the house. Oi oi pops. Hey kids. Hex Huddle first like. Swizzle Sticks. How's it going? Creepy Dough. I don't know anything about the Scavenger Hunt. Anybody with anything yet? Win anything yet? No, they haven't. And we're actually going to go into the Scavenger Hunt in more detail. And hopefully we've got a special guest, Randy Hilarski. He's going to try to jump on here because we actually hit his goal, or he hit his goal of 7,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. And so we're going to reveal yet another word. And then, of course, haven't paid that much attention, LOL. Got to get the words. Got to get the words. You're back home finally. Yeah, finally we're back home. It's been a lot of sleeping. Red Squirrel says, I'm only here for the chair chat. And Daddy Boy says, how to win. Randy is a goat. Randy is a goat. And like I said, if we're lucky and we're graced by his presence, then that'll be even better because I get to explain it to him, explain it to you guys. We'll be a little more direct as to what we're actually doing because I just kind of threw it out there and started running with it. And, some of my friends and the people that helped me out, they're like, you've never explained this to anybody. So I should probably explain that. As you can see on the bottom, we got No Shave Tail Pulsechain. We got 1 million families. If you do want to be one of our 1 million families, then go to the website, hexrayvisioncrypto.com. That's hexrayvisioncrypto.com. Let's see if I got a banner that has that on it. No, too many Christmas. I need a banner that says that. I'm actually going to create a banner right now that says that so I can pop it up here on screen. X-ray. Boom. There we go. Okay. So there we go. HexRayVisionCrypto.com is a place where you can go and find out what's going on with the scavenger hunt, what's going on with me. And there's also a form if you want to be one of our 1 million families that we're helping achieve financial freedom in the next 2 to 7 years. Then jump on there and join. Give us their information. We'll keep you in the loop with announcements, emails, and events and meetups. So we got that going on as well. Then we've got our watch party. Matty Allen is going to be doing his Hex Online Conference June 6th through the 9th. And I found a place on the 6th and 7th, or Friday and Saturday, to meet up and have a live watch party with the Salt Lake Hexicans in the Salt Lake area. So if you're in our Salt Lake group, I'm going to be dropping the address and the details there. And if you're not in the Salt Lake area and you can't make it to Salt Lake, consider either hosting a watch party of your own or reach out to the Hexicans in your area and see if they're having a watch party, because there's nothing funner than hanging out with Hexicans. And I know that Matty Allen didn't want people spending a lot of money traveling and trying to meet up for this conference, which is why he likes to do it online so that people can participate for free. And then, of course, we have the scavenger hunt. It's a crypto scavenger hunt. So if you've been watching my live streams lately, you'll notice that I've been talking about scavenger hunt, and I've been talking about secret words and phrases and things like that. Basically, it works like this. I'm trying to find a way for Hexicans to help each other in this bear market where it's very difficult to rise above the noise, and there's very few people looking into crypto right now. So I figure the best thing we can do to punch a bear market in the throat is to have each other's backs and build as much as we can. So every hexkin out there, no matter who you are, if you reach out to me with a goal that you have, a personal goal of onboarding people, of reaching more people with your YouTube channel, or whatever it is that you're working on right now in the Hex community, or even personally, because there is a funny one coming up here I'll cover. But if there's something that you want help with, let us know, and we will work towards that goal together. And every time that we achieve one of our goals, I'm going to reveal another seed word or another secret word that goes to this this address right here. So if you go to this address, if you copy and paste this address and you put it in Etherscan, it appears that somebody put a little bit of Ether in there and $100 USDC that's just sitting there. So as time goes on and someone has all 12 of these words, there are only 12 words, and they have them in order, then they're going to be able to go into this wallet and receive that $100. And if you'll notice, we have a lot more goals than 12. In fact, there's really no limit to the number of goals we can have, because I see this scavenger hunt growing in size and strength, and maybe even the rewards to get a little bit bigger. And this is a way for all of us to cross promote and help each other during this time right now. It's the dead of the winter. And I can't think of a better thing to do than to just work harder and try to help each other reach our goals and reach more people. And really, it's a selfish way of me working towards my goal of helping 1 million families. Because whether I reach into your living room or your earbuds and get your attention, or Crypto Coffee does, or RagstoRiches does, we're going to get you, and we're going to tell you that we have the information that you need to help you succeed financially in crypto. And crypto is something that, I mean, it's something that's never existed before. Crypto has the ability to outpace inflation during its bull runs, which is something that no other asset can do right now. And even though I'm not making promises, I'm not making guarantees, I am telling you that I've spent 8 years learning a lot of stuff. And if I can condense that into a few hours and I can share that with you and make your life better, I would love to do that for you. If you make money, it's yours to keep. If you lose money, that's your loss. It's not mine. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing something that I'm very, very passionate about, And so that's what the scavenger hunt's all about. In fact, I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we're going to go to hexrayvisioncrypto.com, and we're going to go through the scavenger hunt. And hopefully, while we're doing this, Randy will join us, and he can talk to us about his goals, and he can also share us some information about Aurox. But let me pull this up here right now, and I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully this doesn't freeze. But if it does freeze, I'll just do a nice big smile for you guys. There we go. Nope, it didn't freeze me. That's awesome. So here we go. We've got, let me go back here and make this full screen for you guys so you can see it even better. But you got the scavenger hunt. So if you go here to my webpage, hexrayvisioncrypto.com, you'll see this handsome man right here with a very bald head that's just welcoming you to the page. And then if you scroll down, we've got the scavenger hunt details, the crypto scavenger hunt. So if we click right there, this will tell you the address that is up for grabs. It'll tell you the words that we've revealed already, which are dad, man, and child. And then underneath that, you'll see the goals. So one of the goals was helping Craig Wadding to get his AdSense working on his YouTube channel. And since then, he has lost his YouTube channel. So we might have done more harm than good there. But if anyone can help Gen Hex get his YouTube channel up and going and the AdSense working, then that we're going to unlock a word to help him. That's something he's working on right now. We have Black Hexagon that wants 250 votes on the Hex Awards, and I think that's got another few months to go. But here's the link at KSB TV right here, and you just scroll down here, to the awards right here. So vote for Hexagon community members here. And I've already, you can only vote once from an email. So as you can see, I've already done my vote here, and I'd have to go into another email to vote again. But this is just kind of goes to show what that looks like there. And then let's actually go back here to the next one is Vibra Finance's goal. They want to hit 1,000 subs. Right now they're at 440 subs. So go ahead and subscribe to them, and get your friends and family also to subscribe to Vibra Finance on YouTube. So that's another goal right there. The next goal we got here is NT Fryer wants Crypto in the Morning cast to hit 1,000 subs, and we're at 391. So that's the next one. So you can just go through this list, and if you did this as if we did this as a group and actually went through and subbed to all these, we'd have 20 or 30 subs every time someone goes over this. And I'm also going to reach out to these YouTubers and make sure that they know that we're here pulling for them, and they can reach out to their community to help them and to help these other awesome Hexagons. So Crypto Coffee's goal, he wants 100 subs in Patreon, and right now he's at 11 subs. So he's just about 90 subs, and it looks like he has a $10 a month and $20 a month option there to join his Patreon. The next one here is Cabana Crypto. So Cabana Crypto said he wanted a private jiu-jitsu lesson with Juliana Pena, also known as the Venezuelan Vixen. If you guys don't know about her, she's a pretty prominent MMA fighter. And if we could set up a private lesson or a chance for him to get to roll with Juliana Pena, I believe we'd make him a very happy man. And we would also reveal another secret word. So like I said, it does whatever you want to do in life, we're here for you. So it's Real Kinetics is trying to set up an interview with another crypto community leader so they can talk more about their strategy at Discourse Syndicate to work with the SEC and get a letter that basically states that Hex is not a security. And then Crypto Sloth's goal is to hit 5,000 subs. And right now, Crypto Sloth is at 2.95 subs. So we got a few more to go to get Crypto Sloth up to 5,000 subs. And we've got Randy Hilarski has been accomplished. So here's our new seed word. He's going to come on here, hopefully. And we'll set another goal for Randy. And that would be great. Let me actually jump in StreamYard. And oh my gosh, speak of the devil. How are you doing today, sir?
Yo, what's up, homie?
I was watching you stream last night, and I was like, say the secret word. It was like at the end of the Never Ending Story, right? I'm like, say my name. How are you doing? You've been crazy with this Aurox launch, right?
Yeah, man. Why am I seeing multiple? You're sharing the screen or something?
Yeah, I was sharing my screen. I just brought you on because I was going down. Let me stop sharing right here. I was going down the list of all the different things people can do to unlock these seed words. So right now we're going to be unlocking the 4th seed word out of 12 to congratulate and celebrate you hitting 7,000 subs on your channel, which I don't know how much we had to do with that because your momentum has been going really well lately.
Right.
You and Anna are machines.
Content machines. We did it for years, right? It's just that I have to focus on something, and when I decided I was going to focus, that's when it all changed, right?
Yeah. It seems like I don't know if I believe in necessarily the secret or the law of attraction, but I do believe that when you commit to something, the universe and your subconscious start taking orders and making things happen to bring you towards that goal. Once you really commit, and it's like you're going to do whatever it takes to get it.
Absolutely. And I think what really accelerated when I started doing the shorts, the short versions, I do usually 2 a day, and I put those out, and man, they don't get as many views as my long versions, but
right.
I don't know. I think it just brings in new eyeballs.
Yeah. And it's really all about new eyeballs in this winter. Like this bear market it's everyone goes away, everyone turns off the lights, and they don't care about crypto until things go crazy on the bull run, right?
That's right.
So it's like an empty parking lot with just a couple of Hexicans partying
Yeah,
and like turning up their music, right?
Well, cheers, guys. I got my eggnog. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I figured out I figured out the word that we are going to release right here, because I think it works with you and Anna, is fire. Fire is the fourth word, because ever since I've known you guys, even back in the Anarcho Poco days, when I was watching your stuff and hanging out and watching Jeff and everybody, there was a fire in the community. There was a fire in your guys' eyes where you were like, either we're going to make this or we're going to fail completely. Like there's no plan B. There's no like burn the ships kind of attitude, right?
Yeah.
And
Always
so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's too bad that Jeff and I fell apart as friends, but still, it's still really cool that, you know, he is a perfect example of somebody who proves that you do not need a giant audience to be super successful in this business of being a content creator.
Yeah. About what do you think the biggest audience he had was?
Well, when I was with him, when we left, just the email list was about 120,000. But the funds that were coming in from that email list were ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous. These people were spending, I mean, the average spend on each email is a couple $1,000s a year, either from going to Anarcho Poco, from other things that we were doing. Like courses for crypto and all kinds of stuff. So,
okay, yeah, that's insane. That's simply just building a community and feeding them information and being their source of their. If they find you credible,
yep,
then they're going to come to you for just about everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely. My friend Grace Christian, he just messaged me last night. He's from Uganda. He used to live here in Panama. He was a United Nations emissary type guy, you know. And he messaged me last night. He's like, Randy, he goes, you and I are going to do something together. I'm moving back to Panama. And he goes, he goes, what can we do? He goes, I need to find another source of income. He no longer works for the government or anything. He's on his own. And I said, you know what? I said, you'd be the perfect business partner for us to join to do a course on teach people how to do crypto, because he's so patient, very well spoken. He's like the opposite of me. I'm the in your face, let's do this, and he's like, okay, you know, let's have a calmer voice in here, and right. He's just really good at that, and he's very loving, and everyone really gets along with Grace. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a course on crypto together. And not a trading course, because I don't believe in trading, but just, you know, helping people out, get started. And I think that's going to probably get that going sometime in January.
Also, it's amazing when you find people that complement your strengths, because you have this very like bulldog, tenacious, let's break things. And you have the ability to obsess over something until you understand it. Right. That's how you get into stuff like Aurox and other projects, is you really have to like obsess about them until you understand them.
Absolutely.
Right?
And that's how and right now for me, that's AI. I'm getting into this whole ChatGPT thing and AI.
I've heard a lot about that from everyone I've talked to, and I'm still on my heels like, wait, what's going on? And they're like, it's
only been 10 days, bro. It only came out like 10 days ago.
Yeah. And my understanding, it's supposed to make programming and smart contracts. It's supposed to do the bulk of the work, not all of it, but basically get it to a point where you can finesse it and finish it, right?
But everything, bro. Everything. If you want to be a newsletter writer, it'll write the newsletters for you. If you want to have a content creator, it'll be your content creator. You want somebody to write movie scripts, it'll write movie scripts. It'll do whatever you need. And so take yourself and you have an idea. And instead of you being by yourself, it's like giving yourself 10 extra employees, because it can do the heavy lifting, and then you can go and just finesse it. And that's what I truly believe that what AI is going to do for us. And image creation, there's, you know, I'm going to do it. I saw something, if I can find it really quick. Yeah, TikTok's my favorite platform now for finding shit. I find the coolest stuff on TikTok. And they're talking about banning TikTok. It's saying it's harming society. No. For the people that use it properly, it's bringing in a whole bunch of good stuff. This guy, AI avatar. I think that's what it is. AI avatar. At least that's the hashtag that he's using. And I mean, look at this. This guy's got the beard, right?
Yep.
Look at the stuff he's making. He's doing that with AI, man. You don't need artists anymore.
Whoa.
He's just taking a picture of himself, and the AI is going and making amazing images of him.
Wow. That's pretty interesting. That's
like,
pretty amazing what AI will be able to do just in the next few years, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to make whole cartoons with a click about your, you put together the script, and then you took the AI and say, okay, make an image of me in this style, and you'll be the center of the cartoon. You're the character, and you don't have to know how to draw. You don't have to know how to do any of this stuff. It's going to do it for you. It's just, this is cool, man.
Great.
Swizzle Stick says he's been using OpenAI for work.
Yeah, and he's with the hackers. Old Swizzle Stick. They try their hardest to tear code apart as a job. So I can imagine how useful that would be.
Yeah, it says you could ask it to write a children's story for a book. Exactly. That's how amazing this stuff is, and it's going to put a lot of people out of work. But the smart ones will be able to take their income and make it 10 times bigger because of it. Yeah,
they'll be able to scale themselves, right?
Scale yourself, which has always been my weakness. I've always been good at going hard on my own. Yes. But building a team, a team is the hardest thing for me because people can't keep up with me, and I get ornery. I'm ex-military, and a lot of people, if you're not ex-military, it's hard to work with somebody that is, because like Richard says, he calls people retards and he does stuff like that because he reminds me of a drill instructor in the Navy, or that's how the
first time I heard him. I heard his self-help stuff and his Bitcoin calls. But then when he started getting like a little more abrasive and debating, it took me right back to basic training. So in basic training, you have someone screaming in your face, and you're required to take information out of someone screaming at you and act on it, right?
Hilarski, stand up straight. Okay, sir.
Exactly. And I heard from a reliable source that you become an asshole when you drink coffee as well.
Yes.
So I mean, that's part of working as a team, right?
Yo, man, I can't drink coffee in the morning. If it, how some people can get up and they drink this, big old pitcher of coffee. I can't do it, man. I catch myself, and I hadn't drank one in a long time, and we ran out of my decaf. And yesterday I drank some regular coffee, and I snapped at my wife. I'm like, baby, I'm sorry. I recognize what happened.
It wasn't me. It was the coffee, baby.
I was like, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing it. I'm putting it away.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Now, give us the breakdown on Aurox. The Aurox has released their wallet.
Yeah,
it's fully functional.
Yeah,
right?
Not fully. There's still things that need to be released. Like, it's still not compatible with a hardware wallet yet. That's coming. There's other really cool things that are about to be released on it, but they can't say yet. Yorgi did a live stream today. I think it was like noon or so. If you guys want to go watch it, it's live. Talking about all the things that are coming and how they're going public. They're going to be a publicly traded company, and that's so cool, man. And I think we need more of that. They're going to have a way where you can secure your seed phrase and actually recover your seed phrase using a 2FA. And people are like, oh my God, that's not safe. You can't do that. Well, yeah, it is. They said it's way more secure than what people are using right now, because right now everyone's losing their seed phrases. I lost my Staker app seed phrase because we were in Mexico. We had to leave really quick. I didn't pay attention. I lost the paper I put it on. So I can't access. I have the wallet, thank God, on my old phone, right? But if this old phone dies, oops, I lost that wallet. It was like 30,000 hex on it or so. It's just that they're coming up with really nice stuff that people need. And like I said, my course that I'm going to teach, one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to get every single person on the Aurox wallet. I'm not setting them up with MetaMask. MetaMask is a recipe for disaster, to fuck up your life, to lose your money. They don't help you at all. They don't keep you from getting wrecked.
Yeah, I find myself holding my nose when I use MetaMask and Ethereum both. both the network and the wallet. Like I'm like, it's what I'm using now, but I don't like using them. I wish there was something better. Would you, at this point, do you think that it's safe to leave MetaMask and transfer all your stuff to Aurox, or would you keep both open during this time of transition?
I would wait until the hardware wallet's available. Start playing with the Aurox wallet now. One of the cool features is when you do a transaction, you can send the transaction as a test, like a fake version, and Aurox will go through the whole process and let you know if you're going to get scammed or if you're going to lose your money.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because up till now, so would it actually show up on the other person's end as a simulation as well?
No, it goes through the whole simulation for you to show you if there's any bad actors in the middle, or you know, like if you're on a website and it's a Web3 portal and you do the transaction using the simulation, it's going to tell you, oh, be careful with this website. We don't recommend you use this. Don't do it. And that's a really good feature. And the other one that I really like is that you're in your wallet and you can see every coin that's on that address across all EVM chains. So
you don't have to switch chains and then pull it up and then scan it.
No. And you also can do feeless transactions. It's not really feeless. It's just there's no Ethereum. You don't have to have Ethereum in your wallet.
It's just going to take one of your coins instead of making you change into Ethereum.
Yeah, I'll take some of your hex out of the, you know, maybe you'll spend 10 hex on the Ethereum transaction.
Oh, so that's awesome.
That's part of it too. So, and it's cross chain. So you'll be able to swap between chains. So if you have something on Avalanche and you want to put it into Polygon, you could do that just like that. So that's so amazing. And the stuff that's coming to it, I can't talk about, but man, oh man, dude, I'm excited. That's why I keep telling everybody, I'm like, look, get prepared, guys. I don't stick with Aurox because they're just they just pay me. I stick with them because I love how these guys work, and they have some of the best, you know, devs out there. And they found an error in one of our community pages that I'm not going to say publicly right now, that I have to report to somebody that can manage to fix that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, guys.
So they're really looking out for the community.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. And now,
because I reported it to them, I said, hey guys, it's not working with this site within our ecosystem. And they said, oh, let's check it out. A day later, they're like, oh, this is why it's not working out, because there's a major error on this. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's crazy. If I have MetaMask on my Brave or my Chrome browser, can I have them both on the same browser, or do I need to change profiles or change browsers to get them both running?
You could, but then you'd have to disable one. Like if you had your MetaMask running and your Aurox running, when you pull it up, only the Aurox will pop up first. So you have to disable your MetaMask in order for it to work properly. So what I do recommend is you have different profiles within your Chrome. So you have one for your MetaMask and one for your Web3 use, which is Aurox. I mean, MetaMask works fine, right? It's fine for if you're just sitting on it long term. You're like if you're just staking Hex, MetaMask is fine. But if you're going into Web3 and you're going to be doing NFT stuff and you're going to be messing around a lot, say with Hedron and Icosa and all these extra things that we have within the Hex community, you're going to want to use a better wallet. With more features.
Definitely. Well, hopefully Aurox does such an amazing job, and I believe it was Internet Money that was also working on a wallet. Is that correct? Or is it Fiat?
Yeah, Internet Money was. I want to respond to Change Now thing that Change Now. Change Now is within. It's part of Aurox. They're partners with Aurox.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just hoping someone does a good enough job that it's not something that Richard Hart still wants to go take care of. Hopefully the community and other people can take care of a wallet, and he's not trying to create a wallet that he wants to see. Hopefully we can create one that he wants to see first.
Oh, one thing I wanted to make a comment about is that because they are going public, one of the requirements is that they're going to have insurance. So the wallets will have insurance backing them. And they don't know how it's going to work yet, but they said that's going to be one of the requirements, like kind of like banking. Like you have a FDIC insurance on your bank. I don't know how we're going to do it. This will be a new frontier for crypto to be able to have our wallets insured. And I think that's going to be really cool. Once that happens, there's going to be a floodgate coming in.
Wow. And how much KYC do you need to give up to sign up a wallet? Can you sign up a wallet without any KYC?
Yeah.
Can you
just like
add it for So there's no KYC on Aurox.
No, I think not until you do the if you're starting to do referrals and things like that, then you might have to in the future, report to whatever tax authority that your jurisdiction is under.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're getting paid. When you refer somebody, you're getting paid every day. Every time they do a transaction, you're making a little bit. The 50% of the transaction fee goes to the people you refer.
Awesome. Now that we've gone over, and where do people go to download the wallet and start messing with the Aurox wallet?
I have the link underneath my wallets or underneath my videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Please use my referral link just so the guys know that I'm doing something. And it shows you as you refer people, you go up different levels. I'm about to go to level 3. I don't know what that means. I think
you get a toaster. You get a toaster level 3.
something small. I have no idea what it means yet. It's like I'm about to hit it.
It's like Tupperware. You're working your way up, right?
Yep. I sure am.
I'll definitely be using your link when I go to download that. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'm going to jump into the chat here. I wanted to focus on not get too distracted because these guys are a lot of fun. I noticed you take time to go through all the people in your chat, and even if it's something you don't want to talk about, you'll at least say, I don't want to talk about this, guys. Like, at least you're honest, but you're still not just like glossing over them. You're not giving the cold shoulder.
People hate that, man. People want attention, and if you don't give them attention, they hurt. They feel it, and I want to bring it up.
This is where we stopped before I went into the Scavenger Hunt. Randy is a goat for sure. High fives. Good evening. HOA's in the house. He says, "Brr." And Francis Powell down in Texas, how's it going? It's going really well.
Not burr here, man. It's like 80 degrees outside right now.
It is 23 degrees outside right now where I'm at, and it snows every damn night. So I might be jumping in that RV and taking off here pretty soon. It says, hold on, let me write down on a paper. Thank you. Hello.
Is that the fire? The keyword fire?
Yeah, the keyword is fire. So we have. It's funny. We have child, dad, man, and fire. I always joke that like sometimes it feels like these seed words are trolling you. It would be like angry, sad, marriage. It's like, hey, who? You're like you're looking around your room for like cameras, like who? Or like fat, donuts, ugly. It's like, hey, come on, man. I'm just trying to move my crypto here. I don't need just this stuff.
Like Hex Huddle just said, I need attention.
Yeah, exactly. Tin Top's in the house. Red Squirrel, dude, he's always here supporting us. Craig is starting again with a new channel this Saturday. Awesome. So that's something that we can work on is helping him get his numbers up on his new channel.
Craig, who's Craig?
Craig Wadding. So Gen Hex. So Gen Hex, he does a Saturday hangout with a lot of the Hexkins, and yeah, he was trying to get his AdSense to work because he couldn't. It was blocked for some reason, and when he went to change things around, it shut down all of his channels. So
that's what I'm afraid of, man. I don't want to add it, and I have mine's messed up because my address is in New York, hometown, right? But the country they put it under is under Panama. So when I try to get the code mailed to me, somehow it gets lost in nowhere, right? So everyone's like, "Oh, just call Google, work it out with them." I'm like, "Nah, if I do that, they're just going to delete my channel. I don't want to lose my check mark." It's like,
it's like an insurance claim. You don't really have to want to deal with these people. You just want it to work, right?
Yes.
And so, but it'll be interesting to see how Bumble not Bumble. What's the other Rumble. Hopefully someone comes up and shows up with enough money and backing to give YouTube a run for their money, because right now they're just a straight up monopoly that does what they want at will.
Well, I'm on Odyssey. I use Odyssey for everything, but I just don't get the views over there. So no matter what I do, I could put 5,000 library credits behind my video to help it raise and be on the front page of Odyssey, and it still only gets 20 views. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Well, it looked like I was reading today, the whole library SEC BS was they had like 5 or 6 hours to respond and tell library exactly what documents they needed to provide. And the SEC was just like asleep at the wheel, just like, we'll get back to you whenever we feel like it.
Yep. And I'm going to check right now because it's been over 6 hours, right?
All right. I'm going to hit keep going with the chat. Hexhall says, Juliana Pena. Yeah, I seen her fight UFC. So yeah, we're trying to make that happen with Crypto Cabana. He wants a private jujitsu lesson with her.
Yeah,
That
so
seems that's
nothing
his
came
goal.
out. That was 7 hours ago, and there's still no response. So
Mm.
SEC is worthless, man. Worthless.
Just jack y'all families, friends, phones for a second, sub to the channel. That's what I've been telling people. If you're on public transit and the person next to you falls asleep with their phone unlocked, subscribe to my channel. They won't know. They don't watch it. They won't know. That's all I'm at. I feel that that's a harmless enough, violation.
A troll.
Yeah, just go down to hashtag Hex and sub on everything. You'll be changing their life for the better, probably.
Or go do a hashtag Hex search on TikTok so that their whole, how the algorithm will change, and then every other video you see will be about Hex.
Yeah,
they'll be
now
like,
we're talking.
What the hell is this Hex?
Yeah, and also install Staker with my referral on all their phones. So here's Hex Huddle Stake referral code. You guys got to write that down. It's daytime outside for Randy. It looks like what time zone is Panama in? Are they Central?
We're Eastern right now, and so it just got dark. It's going. The sun goes down really fast here, so it's starting to change already.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we need to come up with a new goal for you now. I mean, we hit the 7K. What do you want to do? You want to do 10K?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're like I said, fire. You're about fire.
It's been nuts. I mean, look, I'll show you. I got my my stats right here. If you guys use YouTube, I recommend getting YouTube Studio on your phone. It's really good. I'm at 7224 right now.
Whoa. So we're already 200 over the goal.
Yeah.
And we're rolling.
Last 28 days. Where'd it go? 515 the last 28 days.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah.
You must be doing something right.
Yeah.
Like the consistency, the formula, or the information that you're giving out has got to be something people are looking for.
I think for me, it was the time slot. You know how many people in my chat tell me they're watching me in bed right before they go to sleep? So I'm the last thing they hear before they go to sleep. I'm going to start programming you motherfuckers. I'm going to start using like mental tricks with you.
She'd be like hypnotizing people to stop smoking.
They're going to sleep.
Face Reality's in. Let's go. What's up, fam? Randy in the house. It says he always streams at night. Yeah, I'm up to 14, up to LOL. There we go. Face Reality in the house. When you sleep, I see you all the time, everywhere. Yeah, yeah. You can tell where. And Metallic Elmo's says hi to you both. I haven't seen Metallic Elmo for a while.
Metallic Elmo's old school, and he was there in Hex OG back in the days when we were all locked down illegally.
Yeah. Swizzle 6 Randy is good at finding projects early.
Good projects. I go for good projects. Yeah.
Been using OpenAI for work, like you were saying. You can ask it to write a children's story. They can mass produce JPEG NFTs with AI like Zen can. LOL. And they got to saturate the market with AI art.
I don't remember. Are you a supporter of Zen?
I tried to go claim the Zen to see what it was like, but when they did the DDoS attack on the first day, and it took me $200 in ETH to set up the first wallet, I was like, I went back the next day and set the other ones up for like $6. But at the end, I was like, you know what? I'll keep the passwords to this, but I'm not expecting anything valuable to come out of it. I wish I would have spent that $200 on Hex.
Yeah, of course. I didn't spend anywhere near that
on T-shares.
I did now I have about 110 wallets or something. It's just a play. It's a future play. That's all.
Yeah. OpenGPT, write me a script in Python to brute force the last 8 words of a 12-word send phrase. So he's using the AI to get the other 12. And that's why I'm wondering, I'm really wondering, because I'm not putting these out in order, first of all, because I knew if I did by 9, they'd be gone. Right. So I'm trying to see how hard it is for people to crack this scavenger hunt on the first one. And like I said, the first one's got 100 USDC and $5 of ETH in it. Nice. So they can move it. But the next ones they'll probably grow in size. Wank wank.
Nice.
As we said,
that's what Aurox was doing. Aurox was doing a scavenger hunt. And,
they were hiding words in like
2,500, man.
They were hiding words in obscure like README pages and like in the corners of like for people that really wanted to dig deep.
If you're a Web3 person, that was right. It was a good scavenger hunt. And they only used probably the top 200 Web3 sites. It's not like they didn't go really, really deep.
Right.
but they're both of them are cracked already, so they did a good job.
So, like all music, mathematically, there are no new tunes. Lyrics also repetitive, nothing unique, mathematically impossible. Getting darker outside his window and the building lighting up, that bank back there lighting up, right? Isn't that the bank of...
Yep. Caja de Oro is one of the national banks, one of the two national banks.
Yeah. Staker can use Hex instead of ETH for fees or USDC.
Yep.
If Hex outpumps ETH like it has previously, it'll be cheaper to pay the ETH fees for Hex. That's possible. Don't need to buy ETH at all with Staker. Red Squirrel, just like Cow Swap. And Hex Hall says, can use change now. That's the one that you read earlier, right?
Yep.
And then debit card directly to buy and enter your Staker app. Now, OX Coast and I forget the other handle they have, but they were talking about launching their fiat on-ramp on Ethereum. They're not waiting for Pulse. They're going to start trying to do their fiat on-ramp, which would be great if we could find an easier way than Coinbase and Crypto.com to get our money moved back and forth. Right?
Yep. And those guys are out of Australia.
Yeah. Hexodal, I have some Staker, but nothing is more secure than Trezor with passphrase. Staker is great for onboards and no coiners with a phone, better than MetaMask, and then Hex and Pulse. Don't forget to claim safe if you have used Staker wallet. Here's Hexodal with it needing attention. Some of those generated seeds are hilarious. Yeah, scissors, murder, evidence. Like, what the? Drop in and send my love support for you and your asses. That's right. Now, Nate Stakes, you should be on our scavenger hunt list right here. I don't have you listed. I think I wrote down your goal, but maybe it's not on the website. So, Nate States, make sure we go over your goal as well. So, and if I haven't reached out to you personally and you hear anything about this, you can send me a DM or anything, and we will add you to the list. We will help you as a community reach your goals.
Yeah, when you asked me, I was right around 6,500, and we're up 700 more since then.
Doug's in the house. Nate Stakes for my ass says, please don't support my ass at Nate Stakes. Hex Huddle, absolutely. Let's stream together, definitely. All right, you got a channel now, Hex Huddle? OnlyFans, half and half. Okay. Smash the likes, the animals. If I had it, I'd just to have one. Nothing here. Just some Hex. Davis in the house, gang. Randy is a savage. I always tune in. Yeah, Nate Stakes a big fan of yours. I have a simulator channel with almost like 1,000 subs, though, but it's boring. Purple Ashes in the house. You always stream in the middle of the night for me too, says Red Squirrel.
10 p.m. Eastern. And then when the clocks change, it's 10 p.m. Central.
Yeah, let's talk about liquid loans. New Staker version 2.
I can't wait for liquid loans. UK really, license. I mean, I've never had a way to just borrow using my crypto.
And, that'll be nice to do collateral rather than sell.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I think people are better watch out is say that we're a year in or a year and a half in, and we're right near the top of the next bull market. And then people take out loans at that time. Well, you know what happens after a bull market? We go into a bear market. So the best time to borrow against your crypto is at the beginning or the end of the bear. Like at a time like now, if you you still had $500,000 worth of crypto, now would be the time to borrow 50 grand of that and use 50 grand to go buy something else, right? You don't borrow when it's up 1,000x and it's going towards a bear market. You borrow when you're in a bear market going towards a bull so that you can pay off the loan with cheaper coins in the future. And that's where people got to be careful. Don't get greedy, folks. Liquid loans will wreck you too.
Definitely. Me and Hexray Chick have been putting a lot of things on credit. We built up our credit really nice and strong during the last bull market, paid everything off, made everything pretty. And now we're just, like I said, the RV that we run around in, our Cuatro Cinco mobile studio and all the work, that's all on credit. I'm not selling Hex or crypto to pay for any of that stuff. I'm just rolling it until we get rolling again. And hopefully that'll be in the next 3 to 6 months. We hit the bottom, right? That's what I'm thinking.
It's coming, man. May, I'm counting on May as being the bottom, or the turnaround point. Excuse me. Right now, we're going to have the Aurox indicator will go red again, probably. Then it'll go green again. Then it'll go red again, and then we have the turnaround in the markets, and then we start heading up. But you know, the macros are really nasty right now. Because the macros are really nasty, that it could keep us down for a while. And that's the scary part.
Yeah, the pendulum hasn't swung the rest of the way for the just the giant stuff in the market that's going sideways right now.
Yeah.
You know, let's see here. Let's type something obscene or awkward, at least so he reads it. On the tip, amazing stream. Love some liquid loan chat. Keep chatting so he keeps reading. Yeah. Now let's go back here. So we have the no shave tail Pulsechain, which I'm doing, and then a few of us are going to shave at Pulsechain and not shave again till 1000x.
Ooh.
So okay. that's a whole nother commitment.
Yeah,
I don't make these type of commitments to my wife, but I will make these type of commitments to layer one projects on crypto. That tells you where I'm serious, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not going to take long. It could probably 18 to 24 months is what I expect for 1000x. It's not. I don't know. I don't see it doing a 10,000x like Hex. Well, okay, so if it dips below the 0.0001, sure. But what are the chances that's going to dip hard? It's not going to. Hex started off really high, then it dipped way down, right? I don't see that foresee that happening for Pulsechain.
Hexall says I shaved as soon as November ended, clogged the sink.
You're supposed to wipe it up, bro.
You're supposed to pick it up.
That's why some people should join the military. You know, just learn the basics.
I love that. And then, of course, earlier I was mentioning we have the Hex Online Conference January 6th through the 9th, and I'm going to be hosting a live watch party in Salt Lake. So all the people in Salt Lake, hit me up. There is a Salt Lake Hexcan group on Telegram where I'll be dropping the details and location of that. What about you? You got anybody down there in Panama you're going to be watching the live stream with?
Probably not. No. Monday night we have a Hex party at one of the local bars, Irish pub. Bunch of people that are Hexcans hanging out. And my crew of Hexcans are old dudes. So like everyone's like 50 and older. I'm the youngest one. So it's hysterical, you know. When I'm online streaming, everyone's younger than me, but in real life, Hexcan, everyone's older than me.
Yeah, that's crazy how that works out.
Yeah.
And then we, of course, we went over to the Scavenger Hunt. So the Scavenger Hunt is a way for everyone to cross promote and help each other meet our goals in this bear market, because the little amount of work that you do in the bear market makes a huge difference in the bull market. Every video that Randy puts up with good content is people are going to be going back and watching all these streams, trying to figure out what is Aurox, what does this mean, what does that mean, how do I keep my money safe, what is this project even up to, and he'll have months just stacked up for them to go back and read. So yeah, every subscriber we get.
When people went back and looked at the history of Richard's videos, if we get big enough, people are going to be doing the same thing to us.
Right. And so, like I said, if you guys want to go check out the Scavenger Hunt info, other than watching my live streams, go to my website, hexrevisioncrypto.com, and that's got all of the goals there. We'll have to add a couple more here, like Nate Stakes, of course. So that's awesome. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to cover in this live stream, is just update people, explain what the Scavenger Hunt is, because I realized I haven't even explained it. I just started talking about it, and it'll be a lot of fun to see how long it takes to break and get this $100, and then there'll be another mysterious address released, and we'll still have these goals. Like I said, Randy wants to hit 10K subs, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, when are the dates on this?
On the like the time limit,
yeah,
there is no time limit.
Oh, okay.
And if you'll notice, there's a lot more goals than 12. So this will probably bleed on to more and more prizes. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Nice. As things roll out, and eventually, some guy I know is releasing a token, hopefully around July, August, that might have some giveaways too. Okay. So if we can build this whole thing going into the bull market and catch as much momentum as possible going into this wave, then we can be a positive change in people's lives.
Absolutely. If we're the first group of folks that they find when this next bull run happens, they're not gonna be traders. We're gonna learn to teach them to be stakers, and that's part of the goal when I do this course with my friend. Is that what we want to train? And by the way, guys, on December 23rd, my normal live stream time, maybe it'd be 9 p.m. Maybe I'll do an hour earlier. That's gonna be my Christmas show, and I'll be giving away a bunch of Pulse Doge D shares. And I don't know, we'll figure out some other things to give away. But I love Pulse Doge Win. So those guys have been so nice. And they're going to Ethereum, moving to Ethereum this week. So that should be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and something I just remember, I should have mentioned this earlier. RagstoRiches is doing a Christmas drive for a local boxing club in his town to help those guys with equipment and helping the youth in his community. So if you have some crypto that you're willing to share this Christmas season, go over to Rags, and he's got the address there to share, and you could make a positive impact in his community. So wanted to give him a shout out for that as well. Hex Hall says that's why it's called basic training. I see now.
Yeah, basic.
I'm 41.
You would not believe how unprepared. People are so unprepared when they're 18. Mm-hmm. I mean, I had a dad that taught me stuff, but a lot of people don't have a dad teaching them basic shit.
Like how to lace a boot. Yeah. There's actually a right and a wrong way to lace a boot. You wouldn't know that unless someone sat down and explained it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
How to make a bed. We learned how to make a bed.
I left on Friday, and after an hour on the road, realized that it wasn't the right Friday. Waste of time, money, and gas. LOL.
I've done that. Like, I remember when I was younger, I because I was a nurse, so I worked all kinds of crazy hours. And, I get all the way to work. I check in, I swipe in, go in, and they're like, Randy, what are you doing here?
It's like not even you just show today.
Up. Yeah, you're off.
Hopefully it wasn't during the full moon, right?
No, I don't work full moons, bro.
No full moons, bro. I love that. I can't thank you enough for taking some time out of your schedule to come talk with me, stream with me, and reveal this secret word. I really appreciate that you come on here. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been a big fan of yours since way back in the day, even when I didn't know it was you putting out some of the stuff for Jeff. Yeah, because I learned a ton back in 14 and 15. That's made
we were the hidden hand, right? The invisible hand.
Yeah, the man behind the curtain, right? The Wizard of Oz. So thank you so much for coming here. Like I said, check out, participate in the Scavenger Hunt. Randy, if you know anyone that wants to join the Scavenger Hunt, have them hit me up with a goal, and we'll be promoting them as well. I think
ATX Crypto will be down for that. He's a pretty new streamer. I got him a bunch of new subscribers yesterday or the day before.
I think I went and subscribed to him. Did you put out a tweet about that, right?
Yeah. He's a Marine.
Yeah. I jumped and subbed on that one, so I'll reach out to him and see if he wants us to promote one of his.
He's
goals.
Another guy. It's not like me. He's like the opposite of me. He's like just real level-headed, real calm. I'm the hype man.
Yeah. And I want to thank all you guys. It says crypto's my retirement. Woof. Firefighting 82 says new member on hexraycrypto.com. When do I get my toaster? The toasters are coming. When toaster? I love that. Yeah. Sub to ATX Crypto, says Hex Huddle. And here's his channel right here. So
let's go.
Awesome. Mr. Pink says, hey, Harry.
Just let him know what you're up to.
Yeah. So thanks again. I look forward to following your streams because I usually am getting ready for bed, or it's like when I'm like running errands at the end of the day when you jump on. So it works out really well.
For sure.
When OpenAI with robots, I'm the worst at wrapping presents. That's what we need something to wrap presents and make sandwiches.
Black Richard Hart.
Black Richard Hart says, buy Doge GF, not Hex.
Richard should get the big gold chains and act like Mr. T.
Right. We got Moon Yacht, Snoop Quag. What's up? We got a whole bunch of people here. These must be some from your channel. This must be.
No, I don't recognize these folks. I don't recognize these.
Extinct Prison.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is this. Someone's got a.
I think we're getting raided by some
Yeah.
Doge GF homies.
Whoever these guys are.
Yeah.
All right, let's put an end to it.
Yeah. Well, thank you again very much, and we'll keep updating as this thing goes on, and as we hit the rock bottom, we'll be talking. As we start heading up the other side, we'll be talking. So, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This is in the pitch.
And yeah, say hi to the kid and Anna. Give them our best, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you so much for being here.
I'll see you at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Do you want to do the awkward wave goodbye with me? This is a fun thing we like to do. I play a little bit of this night driving music, and you just wave as awkwardly as possible into the camera goodbye to the people.
That's too fucking awkward. I'm out of here. Cheers, guys.
Later, homies. It's been wonderful. It's been real. Thank you, Christy and Naya. We'll be getting this. Go to my website. Check out the. This is the Scavenger Hunt. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, guys.